Hi guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator. This is the road to 100 million. I'm coming with a bit of a negative start to this episode. So if you guys will notice here, let me just show you. We've currently made minus $17,000 in contract income. And that is because I just did a wood transport mission. I've been doing a bunch of contracts, obviously, off camera, like I always do. So I did a wood transport mission, and I thought this is the selling point. Turns out it wasn't. There was a different selling point. Now, I'm not aware that there is another selling point in the game, but the result is that I have now lost $17,000 on a wood transport contract, which isn't the way I wanted to start this episode. So, not the very best thing to do, but it is what it is. Having said that, I thought about cheating it back into the game, using a cheat to get my money back, that sort of thing. But I'm not interested in doing that. I made an honest mistake. Farmers do make honest mistakes, and now I have to suffer for it. So I've basically wasted, 20k for no reason. I was up around $60,000, and now I'm down to barely 40. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, I'm going to go do some wood transport missions now. Fields are ready to harvest. The oat is ready to harvest, but the wheat is not ready to harvest yet. So I don't want to harvest them separately. I think I'm going to do them both in the same episode, and I don't quite have enough money for the combine yet. So I was obviously on 60k. I hope to be able to get about 100k in loan to cover all the expenses. Now I still might be able to do that. I just need to work a little bit harder. So that's what my plan is to do in this episode and in the next one too. So expect to see a lot of contracts, a lot of time lapses, but I will just quickly update you guys on a few things around the map as well. Where am I headed? I'm headed through here. Hopefully there's no little trees in the way. Oh, there was one there, but it's okay. I've been doing these really cool wood transport missions just with the front loader John Deere, and it's taken me some time, but I think I've got quite good at making them quite neat, and I've only managed to tip the trailer over once, which is a big improvement for me, so pretty impressed with myself. But I'm just going to quickly grab the other tractor, bring it over here, and you guys can stay with me as we do this wood transportation mission. So give me 2 secs, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. So I've stacked them all. It only took me 48 minutes. Look at that massive gap in the middle. Definitely back heavy, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go drop these off. Let me just double check exactly where I'm taking them, because I don't want to make the same mistake. So we are going to the one next to number 89. Best route, probably along the road. I don't want to cut through anywhere. So let's go do that. Now, I've got some dilemmas. The oat's ready. So do I get a combine now and sell the oat straight away? And then possibly use the combine harvester. I mean, definitely use the combine harvester to complete some new contracts that I wouldn't have been able to do before. So hopefully it unlocks, being able to do basically all the type of crops that the grain header can do, which I think is sort of the cereal crops: wheat, oat, barley, canola, I don't know, soybeans or something weird. Basically all that sort of stuff. So I'm hoping that... Am I going to fit under here? I should fit under here. Yeah, quite comfortably. Nice. I'm hoping that that is one of the options available to me. Now the other one is I can just hold on and buy the combine next time out. Now I'm going to need a loan. No matter what, I'm going to need a loan. But that's okay, because this isn't quite a survival challenge. It is a realistic sort of playthrough. But the road to 100 million is obviously the main goal. So... we did start from scratch with nothing, and we've got 2 fields and all this equipment to our name. So we're doing well, but I'm not going to stand in the way of getting some loans for the sake of progress, because otherwise we're going to be stuck on the same sort of patch forever. I'll just be doing $5,000 contracts at a time on the road to 100 million. That would take a long, long time, so I'm not interested in doing that. But we'll do it the right way. We'll make sure that it's not, doesn't feel overly... jumpy. I don't just go from having nothing to suddenly being a millionaire, which sometimes it feels like that watching other people's playthroughs, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. But anyway, let me double check. I'm definitely selling this to the right place, so that's fine. I reckon after we sell this wood, we're going to go back to the farm and probably sell all of the produce that we've managed to get so far, which I think will be quite substantial. I think there'll be quite a lot of stuff to sell, hopefully about 8 pallets or so. We can stack it on this trailer and then debate whether to sell them now or whether to hold on to them until the price is right. Sorry, I really suck at multitasking. I wonder if there's any more contracts. Now, the other thing I was considering, and I think this is a good one to do, is I'm going to get the plow as well. So the plow can pretty much pay for itself. Yeah, see, all these are spinach, but the bottom one is oat. So I can do this one. That's fine. Yeah, spend $100,000 to do a $3,000 contract. I don't think so. But anyway, I'm going to get the plow. So if we do this, that's $9,500. And if we head over to... I was just investigating the store before. If I head over to the plow, this one's 16,000. So I pretty much recoup more than half of it already, and I managed to get a plow. And we know we're going to need a plow for the next stage of our 2 fields, because I'm hoping to be able to not only plow the gap in between, so that we have more of a sort of arable area to farm, but also to hopefully purchase another field and combine that with it as well, and maybe just do one big crop, because I reckon that would be the way to go. I'm not sure what the crop would be. Debating whether we do grass. I feel like if we do grass, we can get some money out of silage. Silage is probably a good way to go at the start. Let me check the price on that. So the price of silage is $200-ish, $200 per 1,000 liters, and I can probably do a 4,000 liter bale, I think. So each bale will be worth about $800. So every time, yeah. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. What's straw worth? Where is straw? Should be here, but it's not. Any reason? Where's my straw? Ah, there it is. Straw's only worth 62, so it's really worth doing the silage and making sure that we can do that. And grass obviously worth nothing. Apparently grass is worth less than... straw is worth less than grass. That's really weird. Didn't know that, but anyway, I think the silage is probably the way to go. For that, we would obviously need to first purchase the field and grow grass on it. Secondly, we would then need to do the all the equipment to do with grassland. We would need the mower, the tedder, the windrower, and then obviously the baler as well. So those are all expensive things. We do have a bit of cash, so we could work our way up towards that. Like, I can definitely do, you know, a little investment here and there. That's only $5,000 for that windrower. That's pretty good. Oh, Air 300F Alp. So, as you guys can tell, I haven't actually investigated any further, but I am keen to put some money into this. So, maybe this is the way to go. That $19,000 windrower is great. Looks like it would be fantastic. But at the start of the game, you can't pick and choose. You know, I can only afford what I can afford. So, I think the way forward is probably going to be grass and silage. At least I want to mix it up. But then, once we get the harvester, what's the point of switching to grass? It's almost better to just expand the field, grow more stuff that I can use with the combine harvester and the grain header that I get. So maybe we figure out exactly which seed is the best. I can unstrap all these now. Exactly which seed is the best out of all the cereals, and we just grow that one for profit, depending on the kind of header that we get. Because I am going to get the header. It's dangerous doing this and driving at the same time. Let me hit cruise control. I think I'm going to get the header that involves... Woo! You know what? Let's drive and we'll stop. This is too dangerous to do both at the same time. And we also spoke about potentially not selling the wheat or the oat and put them into a silo. And if I were to put them into a silo, then we would basically never need to feed our chickens again. And I could look at potentially taking a loan in and maybe putting some more money into our chickens. So instead of having 30 chickens, we could go to the 361. Now that could be good. We could get some more money for eggs that way. I'm very sorry I'm just cutting across the owner of this field, but that's alright. So, I don't know. It's all up in the air. We've got to decide which direction we want to take. And as usual, I'll probably just wait and see whichever one's best. We do have 3 or 4 lots of punnets to go here. What's that? That's 3. 1, 2, 3? Yeah. And I think it was 4 on the other side. So maybe we just real quick wheel this trailer in this direction. And I think it's time to go and get the front loader tractor, come back, load these up, and then maybe send these over to wherever is the best price. Have I got 4 on the other side? Yeah. Perfect. 4 on the other side, which probably means that we will soon have another one. So that's 400 liters, which means this one's probably the one to go. 758 for lettuce. So I could speed time up a little bit and maybe get these done as well. We've got quite a lot to go. Pretty good. Alright, let's do that. This bad boy is over here now. While I'm over here, I'm fairly certain there was also another contract. Oh, wood transport. What a surprise. There's another wood transport right where I am. Could do that one again. But I think there was a deadwood one over here. And this is still all spinach. Just checking in. I'm checking in every so often just to make sure. And I could do the ploughing one as well. So things to consider. I think we're going to just quickly do this deadwood one, and I'll come back once it's done, and we'll take all our stuff to sell from the warehouse. We'll sell all our produce. So I'll be right back. Alright, so everything's stacked. We are now on the way, and I think I'm going to sell all these. We've got 3 punnets of lettuce, 2 of tomatoes, 2 of strawberries. So I think we may as well take the cash, because I'm going to use this cash to buy the plow, and hopefully the plow, along with the 2 plowing contracts, if they're still there, will be enough to get us over the line. And basically we can use this money to get a plow where we didn't have a plow before. So I think that's probably a good idea. I think the supermarket is the best price. Not supermarket, sorry, farmer's market. So instead of going to the supermarket, which is nice and close, we will take these guys to the farmer's market and then get moving. So yeah, I think I'm going to purchase the plow, and then we will look into exactly how much we are going to need to loan, so we can get the combine harvester, the header, the trailer for the header, and then probably also going to look at getting a windrower so that we can start to make use of the straw, and if we can also get a baler. Now, that's a lot of things. That's a harvester, a baler, a harvester, a header, a trailer, a baler, and a windrower. So I don't know if that's too many things. Oh, I should have turned there. Whoops, I was not paying attention. But it would be worth it, and I think it would also especially be worth it if we could harvest both of those, both of our own fields, first of all, and start to make use of. I mean, I barely even touched that fence. I feel like that's a big, dramatic overreaction, and start to make use of the straw that's going to be dropped by it. So that could be something that we look into, and I'm pretty sure I can feed my straw. Maybe not to the chickens, but I could feed it to like cows or something else if I needed to. So maybe we do that. Maybe we start getting some dairy cows and making some milk, and getting some more cash that way. Not sure. Could be the way to go. But in the meantime, let's have a look and see which of these are going to sell for the most. Probably looking at about $10,000 here, I think. Just under. What's that? 8.5K, so not too bad, but it does mean that we'll be able to then purchase the plow, which I'm hoping to be able to go and get now. So I'm going to run, actually I might leave this here, because I have a feeling I might do a wood transport mission soon. So I'm just going to leave this handy dandy in the middle of nowhere, and let's go get our plow. I am going to get rid of the pallet fork. Actually, do we need it? Nah, we'll keep it. Which plow am I going to get? That's a good question. Definitely this one. The aggro one, these are way too expensive. I'm not interested in getting them, but this one should be able to pay for itself. Now let's just have a quick look. Plowing, yeah, we can do those 2 contracts. I'm going to accept them now. I'm not getting a weight. I don't think we need a weight for it. We'll be okay. And I'm going to go buy the plow, and then hopefully still only the 1 oat harvesting contract. I thought there'd be a few more. It is the month for barley, canola, oat, that sort of stuff. So there's another one there. Cool. Anyway, let's go get our plow, and we'll do a quick time lapse of the 2 contracts there, so you guys can see our new tool in action. Let's jump over there. Okay, so we have completed 3 contracts. It was a bit of a shorter time lapse than what you guys were expecting because I only did one of them on the time lapse, but we can pretty much collect 10,000 here and then another 5. So basically, near enough money to pay off the plow. So we've got a plow and we're back up to where we were. So I've been having a look. There's still not enough contracts to do what I want to do, but I'm looking at this oat one. And I think it's time that we use a loan to get a combine harvester. We need one. We're going to have to deal with it anyway, so I think it's time to do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to get the worker to do the contract for field 66, which is just here. So, excuse me, whoever owns this field, I'm just going to cut across it because this bad boy is going to do us a little contract, get some money in the background while we do this. AI worker. Start with the headland, yes. H should trigger it, as long as I'm on the right field. I am. Let's see him get to work beautifully here. Yeah, lower that cultivator. Alright, and we're starting. So, that should be good. I like the texture there in the background. In the meantime, I don't want the international series. The Challenger is hooked up to the trailer. And I think it is now time to purchase the combine harvester. So I was having a look before. It's just under here. We're gonna have to go for the Massey Ferguson one. And if I click C to go to combinations, I'm gonna have to spend 31,000 more as well. So that's 135,000. We've only got 50, which means I'm basically gonna borrow 100 grand to put us in a safe spot. And then if we need anything randomly for any other stuff, we'll be able to use it as well. So there's nothing in the used sale. I don't need a mulcher, I don't need a tree planter, and I don't need that because we don't have a forage harvester. So it's time to head over to the shop and purchase what we need to purchase. So I'm actually going to do it from this screen first. Let's go C, combinations, yes, and customize, please. Oh, hello, there you go, bit of lag. Alright, this is, I don't even know what episode this is, 13, I think? Who knows? 12, 13, whatever. And this is going to be a combine, so C, H for combine harvester. Brilliant. What color do we want? Well, it is Massey Ferguson, so let's go to in Massey Ferguson red. Perfect. And actually, if I go back, oh, there's no, I wonder if I have a choice to go of those other ones. No, I don't. It looks like they're all glossy. I can't see a single one that's different there, so I don't know what I have to do to unlock the other one, but that's okay. We'll go Massey Ferguson red. I kind of like that. And we'll go front and back one up. It's good to have a combine like this, you know. If we go to standard wheel setup, but we want our special wheels. Oh, they're not here. Oh no, the BKT ones. All right, we'll go Continental. No. Trailborg? No, they look weird. These ones, Vredestein. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but that's what we're going to do. Oops. Combinations. Yes, I want this. Design color. Let's get it in. Ooh. I don't like that. No, let's get this one instead. Cool. We'll purchase for 30k. Yeah. And I'll purchase the trailer for another 1,000. We don't want the license plate for the trailer. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Purchase this for another 1,000, and then all we need now is this bad boy for 104. So we've now got just under 20. So maybe let's just take out. Oh, this is the wrong screen. Let's go to here, finances, and let me borrow until we have. See, that's not enough. So we'll go one more. We're going to borrow $90,000 of our loan, and hopefully we'll be able to get that repaid ASAP, because I don't really think that we'll be able to afford anything else before we repay that loan, obviously. So brilliant. We're here at the vehicle shop. Let's buy the Massey Ferguson. This is pretty much everyone starting combine. The good thing is with us, I have to do this again. 13, what was it? 13 combine harvester. Brilliant. We want a Massey Ferguson red, please. Front and back. Yeah, brilliant. And not Trailborg. I just did this. I should have been more careful, but I think, yeah, this is pretty much everyone's starting combine. We're down to just $5,000, but look, we've had less before, so it's all right. We will make it work. Look at this bad boy. We got ourselves a brand new combine. I think it's good that we have a brand new one. It means that we don't have to worry about repairing it or losing yield. I don't have much yield anyway because we don't have many big fields. So pretty much a safety thing is just making sure that we can get the most out of our fields because we can't really afford not to at the minute. So that's attached. Brilliant. Now let's put it on this trailer because it's going to be horrendously hard to get it right otherwise. Now I'm hoping if I just move, this is really hard to maneuver, harder than I thought anyway. I'm hoping if I just drop this on here, a little bit more. Yep, come on magic, yeah. Oh, I dropped it the other way apparently, but that's alright, the game knew what I meant. Right, let's get this back over to our field. Now, just to test it, it wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be right doing a contract before we do our own field. I was going to say just to test it, maybe we do that other contract, but yeah, this one, 89. It is a long way away, but I do fancy trying it on our own field first before we do anything else. Oh, another wood transport. There to there. Oh, that's a long drive, but it's quite near to us, so maybe we do that one as well straight afterwards. But for now, oh, I'm so sorry, car. I'm so sorry, sir. I did not mean to make you crash into me. I'll just get going on this side of the road. Excuse me, sir. I know you're walking there, but that's actually my pavement, so get out of it. Right, let's get back to the farm, and then we can use this magnificent combine harvester. So, unfold, disable straw swath. So we are going to be able to get some straw. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to actually swath it right away. I don't have enough money to be able to do that. And when I say swath, I mean collect it. What do we need to collect it? We need a baler or something else. But we could look at potentially getting one of the smaller balers, because once we get one of them, we then can probably get some animals that eat straw. Or hey, maybe goats? Goats could be good. Goats producing wool, goats producing goat milk, question mark, I'm not sure. But that could be one to look at as well. Let's just take the shortcut. We'll go up here. And yep, my worker's actually doing quite a good job. Very neat. Good job, sir. But we will, seeing as we're actually working on this field, we can just cut across it. I'm very excited to get our first oat harvest though. Now we were saying, what do we do with this? I think we just have to sell it, even though the price of oat is going to be at its worst right now because there's obviously going to be so much of it available because it is the right time of the year. Although I haven't checked that. Price oat. Yeah, it's at its worst. So do we wait for 200, nearly 300 pounds more, dollars, sorry, per 1,000 litres? Well, we'll do that calculation once we harvest it. I think first things first, let's harvest, and then we'll figure out the rest afterwards. This trailer, yeah, that's fine. It can stay here. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just moving through to make sure everything's okay. We don't have any products to sell, so it is time to harvest this wheat. Let's do it. Disable, and then come around this side. Oh my goodness. And we do have crop destruction on, so I want to make sure I do this right. We don't want to destroy any of it. Come on. There you go. Pick up, please. I'm just going to turn on the help menu because I can't remember exactly how to do this. It's been a little while. Look at this beautiful, beautiful header. Do you think we can do this without? Let's try. Let's try doing it without steering assist. But as you guys can see, the oat is ready to harvest. We've got a 90% yield boost. In a few of the areas, we've got less. Like there's some weeds here. Oh no, that might be the meadow grass. That's fine. But yeah, like 43, 68 here. So I've obviously missed a few areas while I've been fertilizing and rolling and all of that. Oh, we didn't actually roll it, but that's okay. So time to get cracking. Let us unfold the harvester because we want to see at the top. We don't want the pipe out. We want to lower the header and then turn it on with B. Alright, brilliant. B for brilliant. And let's see if this will pick it up. I think that's quite good. Alright, let's get cracking. Our first load of oats. Who knows? I don't know exactly what we were expecting to get. I can bring up the manual and we can do a little calculation in a sec, but yeah, I think 3 or 4 goes of this will be Not that much. I think we said something around 10,000, right? In the previous episodes? I can't remember. It's been a little while since I recorded a video over the holiday period, but yeah, I'm keen. This is the first real sort of profit that we get back from our farm. Everything else we've been putting money into right now. I definitely didn't do the best job making sure that that swath stayed where it was supposed to stay. It's going to be hard to collect that when it's all over the flipping road. So I should make sure that we look after that. Alright, let's head back down. So I reckon we'll get maybe 3,000 litres. We're about one now. I'd say we're about a third of the way there. So 4,000 litres of oats, that's not going to be worth much. There's no point sitting around and getting all of that and waiting until January to get our money back, because we need to be able to reduce some of this loan ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. So I'm hoping, if I just go a bit slower here, hopefully this will all just drop off at the back. Yeah, brilliant, it does. So I just need to wait a moment before I go and do that. Alright, let's go here. Doom. And drop it right on there. Sweet. So I'm hoping that now that we have the combine, we should have access to a few more contracts as the busy period comes around. So it's July right now. Obviously, we're doing oats first. We're going to use this for our wheat as well, and we'll be able to sell our wheat. I'm not going very straight here. Whoops. But also through August, September, October, there'll probably be a few more contracts that require a little bit of combining, harvesting. So probably some money to be made there as well, which is what I'm looking forward to. It means we can get the most out of our combine and get the most value for money out of it as well. Let's lift that up. Oh, spun too fast. It's weird. It's like it's top heavy. It goes really fast moving forwards and really slow moving sideways. But that's alright. There should be 2 more neat lines up and down. So yeah, next thing, next progression, I guess, is probably to get a baler, maybe, or at least a forage wagon, something to be able to pick up this swath behind us, so that we can then turn that into hay or straw. I'm not quite sure, whichever one it is, and then we can feed that to our animals. So we have this little space up the front that we could probably use to put another little animal pen in. That would be quite cute, and also that little flat bit where the tractors are right now. That's not a bad spot either. Just depends what we can afford, and we will look into that. I think we'll have to at least repay maybe half our loan before we do that, because remember I set the rules sort of that we don't want to. I think I'm going to need 2 harvests here. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough for one. We don't want to just keep getting loans out. This is sort of a hybrid survival challenge. I've obviously allowed myself to get a loan, otherwise we'd never progress. But yeah, I don't want to just get another one right away without first repaying the loan that we did. So we got the loan to do the combine harvester and to obviously obtain it. So now we want to make sure that we get enough money to pay it off, and then we can think about doing another project with another loan and starting that up again. So I think that's the way we should do it. Not sure if it's going to hamper the series. I feel like at the start it'll be very slow until all of a sudden we'll be sort of snowballing and doing lots of things every episode, and there'll be lots of little jobs and all that sort of stuff as well. Nice. I will tell you guys, one of the things I'm really looking forward to is actually doing some silage, doing some baling, and getting that stuff sorted as well. I know we can do that for pure money. Another worker's completed his task. Good job. We just sell the silage if we needed to, but I'm also thinking of getting it for animals, and then we can get stuff like cows and water buffaloes to be able to make some real money off of them as well, and then get the factories to go with them. So that is the plan. But we're coming up here. I said it was going to be between 3,000 and 4,000. It looks like it'll be just under 3,500 if we're lucky. Maybe not. 3.3. And I think I'm going to unload this straight into the trailer and then go and sell it at the best selling point. Let's just do that. Lift up the header. We can probably turn off the combine now once all the straw's done. Brilliant. I'll go drop this on here. Boom. Thank you. I guess this can just go here. Oh no, I still need to drop the. Let's open the pipe. Don't hit the tractor. Is it going to hit the tractor? No, went above it. Good. There we go. Let's drop some oats in here. Crampy, big body. Brilliant. It is quite slow to unload, isn't it? If I had 100%, this would take us a little while, but that's right. Drop these off, go and sell them somewhere, and then get on with our day. Brilliant. What I might do is I might just get a worker to run this combine up to the next field. What field was it? Contracts? Here we go. Field 89. That's going to be a lot. 1 hectare for oat. Well, all right. Let's do some calculations. So our field here was only half a hectare, so it's going to give us what do we have in the trailer? 3.3. So call it 3.5. So 1 hectare will give us 7,000 liters. And what am I trying to find? There it is. 7,000 liters, great. And this thing will probably give us, yeah, so we'll be up to 10, which should be enough. We should have enough capacity to be able to go and do this one as well. So what I might do is I might get this guy to head on over, the one that we're in, to head on over to field 89. If you just sort of meet us in there, that'll be brilliant. And then I'll get my worker to come back. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can accept the contract as well. I wonder if there's another one to do. Complete. Brilliant. There's another contract that we can get the worker to do. That's all spinach, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to do this one. That's fine. We can accept it. Hoeing. We don't have a hoe. Mowing. We don't have mowers. Wood transport. I can probably do that one, but I need both of my tractors for that. So actually, let's go to field 101, which is just behind us. Cool. I might go drop off the cultivator in this one, and I will meet you guys over with the tractor with the trailer and the combine harvester at field 89. I don't know what that guy's doing. The worker's really struggling to get through, so I'll go fix that. I'll meet you guys at field 89 and we can pick up again. Okay, here we are. So I'm gonna just start doing this, and hopefully we'll do probably a little quick time lapse, but hopefully we'll be able to sell all of this at the grain mill, all of our oats, along with all of the oats from this this contract too. Let me just pick up the header. Perfect. I'm actually looking forward to doing this. Usually I would get a worker to do it, but I'm kind of just excited to use the combine, to be honest. So I think I'm going to do it myself. Let me set a bit of steering assist just because I need it. Start the harvester up. Lower the header. Is there going to be any? Do I need to click show lines again? No, they're on. Just can't see them. All right. Before we do that, I was just looking at forage wagons. Now the cheapest one is $30,000, $30,500. I think we might be able to afford that. Once we get the money from this contract, which is $3,000, we'll probably get a little bit extra from the delivery of the oat to the grain mill as well, plus the 3,000 liters that we've already got. I'm hoping that will get us close to 20, and then from there we'll be able to do the rest. And I really, if we can do that, see this straw here that we're dropping, I think we might be able to bale that one too. I'm not sure. I just have to make sure I don't accept the contract. I don't sort of complete it before I have a chance to bale it. So I would probably do this one first. But if that was the case, then we could basically double our sort of amount of swath that we would get. I don't know if swath is the right word for it, but these things on the grass left behind us, I think, do turn into, obviously, the products that we need. So, let me just, there you go, lower that and get cracking. Awesome. There's a cool field as well, and a cool little farmhouse here. I wonder if this comes with it. That's a silo as well. I wonder if all that comes with it once you purchase the field. I'm not sure. I've never really experienced it, but yeah, so hoping that we get, I don't want to do the calculation, but we get 3K, so that would take us up to about 10 from the contract, and then we would sell all the oat. Now we've got 3,000 already. This is already 1,000, so obviously we're not going to get all of this, but we get the last little harvest amount. So hopefully that'll get us close to like 15 or so, maybe 20, and then I might do a few contracts really quickly. Obviously, I've got to make sure that I don't complete this contract so that we don't let this swath behind us disappear, because that would be very, very sad and not what we want to do at all. Okay, that is the plan. So I think without further ado, let's reverse and let's get into a little time lapse with our new Massey Ferguson combine harvester. It looks pretty cool. Pretty happy with it, and we did manage to get it all ourselves. So it's brand new. Happy days. Let's get cracking. I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so we're finishing up here. We've managed to do this. Actually took me quite a little while. I didn't think it was the biggest field, but it did take me a little while. So 80% complete. We've got another nearly 3,000 litres to add to this. So I think that should bring our total up to around 15. That's obviously including our own field as well. Maybe a little bit short of 15. Yeah, 14? Can we get 14? I think we'll get... Oh, just over 14. Okay, 14,000 litres of oats. That's not a bad way to go. Let me drop this on here, and I'll just quickly check if we can do another harvesting contract, but I seriously doubt it. I think it already would have spawned. Maybe I better do that before, just in case, because no point in then putting it on and then getting another one. So harvesting one, spinach, 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 spinach. We cannot do anything else. Can't do the hoeing ones. Could do we could do a ploughing one. Field 37. Alright, I could do a ploughing one. Let me set the worker to get onto that. Let me drop this off. Surely that spawns there, I was going to say. I think I dropped it too far to the front, but the game knew what I wanted. I'll take that in a sec. Because we do want to get, like I said, $30,000. I want to be able to do the swath one, so I'm just gonna leave this here for a moment. I'll turn the engine off, and then let me see if I can get our John Deere. Now this guy was gonna, as you can see, I'm ready to do the wood transport one, but it hasn't spawned yet. I've got crop destruction on as well, so careful not to go into my own thing. I'm gonna pick up the plow. Let me get out of this gentleman's field. I'm going to pick up the plow, and I am going to get this guy to do the plow contract for field number 37. And that way we can get a little bit more cash while we're waiting, even if it's only about $1,000 or so. Everything helps at this early stage of the farm's life. So they struggle a little bit with driving around the monstrosity that I've created here. So let me get across here. Brilliant. And I think I can set this guy to do a job. Great job, field work for number 37. Yes. Field work for here. Go plow, buddy. No field found. Alright, yeah, sorry. I think I should probably accept the contract before I do that. Now, will you be able to do it? I've got the plowing one on. Great job. I've never done this way before, but it's worth a try. H? No. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to get him over there. So this is just me getting him to drive over there. That should be fine. There you go. Cool. And he's underway. This one's fine. This one's fine. Let's start the engine on this bad boy. Now I think we have to go to the grain mill. Just double checking because I've made that mistake once. I'm not going to make it again. but we are going to the grain mill. Incidentally, let's check the price. Is grain mill the best for oat? Well, no, the train is, but it's the best one available on the map that doesn't involve getting the train. It's no, I don't feel like hiring the train for only 14,000 litres of oat, so we'll see how this goes. Let's get over to the grain mill, which is right there. Let's not drive across people's spinach fields. Very sorry, everyone. I think that's spinach. I'm not sure. Looks like spinach to me. But I'm pretty happy that we managed to get our first harvest of oats. We've got the wheat next time out. Now, we've already said that we're not going to harvest, we're not going to sell the wheat because I want to be able to feed my chickens, and I've spent lots of money on them already. I want them to be profitable, so to do that I'm going to have to keep the wheat. So that actually means that one of the options that we did say we were going to do was to get the grain silo. We obviously won't need the grain silo this time around because I'm going to sell all the oat in a second, and I'm going to keep all the wheat for the chickens so that they have food for the rest of the year. So that way it's sort of a money saving thing in the long run, and hopefully the byproduct of the wheat, the swath that it leaves behind, can be used to set up the next animal purchase and feed them as well. So let me just indicate in here and jump up. It's weird that there's no like little ramp to get onto here. It's just a chunk of pavement, but that's all right. And we'll go over here. So $30,000, or as close to $30,000 as we can get. That's what we're aiming for here. Let's dump this oat and see how much we get. Well, let's move a little bit further forwards. So 14,000 times 800, we got an extra $4,000 from the harvesting income, which wasn't a lot. I think that was ours. There's nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. We are very, very short. Let me turn this bad boy off. We do have to still accept the contract and complete it. Complete the payment for that. Let's go forwards. This thing in reverse sucks. Don't hit the trees. Good. Now I just want to check, now that I've done the harvesting and delivery, is it still, is the swath still there? Yes, it is. Alright, so I might be able to get the swath going. What's happening here, mate? I literally had you on course. You can just go around this thing. You don't need to go all the way for no reason. Come on. I really don't like that sometimes. I clearly had him pointing this way. Why can't you just go this way and get all the way to the field? I might just have to drive there myself and get it sorted, but I really didn't feel like doing that. And I've just paid $400. What for? For him to just stand there and do nothing? What a pain. That's really annoying. Alright, jump up here. I'm going to run this guy over. Excuse me, sir. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, go. There you go. I forgot about the plough behind me. Whoops. I may as well just walk this up myself now. The field's just up there at the end, so what is the point? It would help if I faced forward while I was driving, and it would help if I lifted that up a little bit so I could see where I was going. All of these things combined make me a great... I'm not waiting for you, I'm just going to go around. Very sorry. A great farmer. Alright. First person view makes me sick. Come on. Where the hell are these fields? Okay, $30,000. So I need to make 20k very, very quickly before the end of the day if I want to be able to harvest all those extra goodies. Because I'm fairly certain, like I say, once I accept the contract, it will disappear. So we don't want to be doing that. Alright, we are here. Surely now you can work this stupid field. AI worker, start with the headland. How many laps of the headland? 7. That's mental. No. Start with the up and down. That's crazy. Why would you do 7 laps of the headland? Just go up and down. No. Okay. That's mental. I'm going to have to work the headland. Start with the headland. Don't skip any of the lines. Whatever. I hope this guy does a good job. He's turning his plough. We'll come back to him. Right. The Massey Ferguson's chilling. This one is chilling. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we need to make some money somehow. So I don't want to accept that yet. We've got the ploughing job, that'll get us nearly 2. This deadwood one, all these harvesting ones are still the spinach ones. Can't do the hoeing one. Looks like it's time for a little bit of wood transport. So I reckon, but I need my guy who's ploughing for the wood transport. So look, I think this might be a nice little time just to end this episode. We've been going a little while. We've done a couple of time lapses already. I don't feel like making this too long. I think that's a bit boring. So I just turned around and I got myself a little bit disorientated. Let's see if I can sneak past this. No. What about now? Glorious. Alright, let's head back to our farm and see what else I can come up with. Maybe there's money in the greenhouse. Where's my productions? Here. 800. That's not bad. 800 and 200. And these ones aren't so good. But we could get that pallet of lettuce. What's the lettuce selling for these days? Oops, it was prices. I was on the right thing. L. Oh, it's going up. But not that great. Anyway, we could sell the lettuce for $1,700. That's not too bad. But it doesn't get us close to 30. And the more that I use those AI workers, the more money they're going to take out of their wages as well, which is a bit frustrating. But I think it's time to crack on, do some contracts. Actually, I feel like maybe we should just try and get the baler done this episode, but it'll just go too long, I think. So it's a nice time to end. But look, if you guys are enjoying the series, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Farming Simulator 25 content. There might be a car crash here. Nope, that guy finally decided to go behind me. I literally didn't change my speed. I was just clicking down the whole time, so not sure what's going on there. But we've done some good work today. If we can get our bales and hopefully get that process started as well, we could do some contracts for them too, and then... So why are you honking at me? You're the one overtaking me. Even in-game I had to just pause there because they're stupid drivers. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I will be back in the next episode of The Road to 100 million. We harvested our first field today. We've got a long way to go to 100 mil, but we are well on the way. We've got ourselves a combine harvester, and we're in the money now. We just got to make sure that we can rinse and repeat the process going forward. So yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See you later.